Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another political episode. So, we had last night's debate, which seemed to be pretty interesting. Very intense, very interesting. But a lot of people probably don't know that we had primaries. The last down ballot primaries until we go to election day. And we're going to start off with the three states that had their primaries, and that was the state of Delaware, New Hampshire, and Rhode Island. So we'll be talking about these two small little states in the said Northeast and going over their basic primary results, starting off with the governor's race. So we can officially say that Matt Mayer has won the Democrat primary, has won the Democrat nomination, winning by 9 points, uh, according to the said result. Uh, as you know, it's pretty easy results. You have Delaware only having 3 counties. You got Newcastle County, you got Kent, and you got Sussex counties. So looking at these said results, it's pretty easy to declare who did their best. You'll see we don't need to extend it down, and you only got let's see, Matt Mayer winning 2 counties and Bethany Hall Lung, who won let's just see, 1 county, that is Kent County. So the word Hall Lung though uh really does, in my opinion, uh, ring a bell. Like, it does remind me of someone, like a familiar name, if you will. But Bethany Hall Long. Okay. Yes, I think she is related to the lieutenant governor or something like that. Okay. So, oh, she is the lieutenant governor. What am I talking about? Yeah, she is the lieutenant governor. Never mind. Okay. And it's kind of funny because you were the lieutenant governor and you lost. I would think realistically you would be the one to win because you are the lieutenant governor. You are running for the governor's race and you lost. Polls tell us that, you know what, it wasn't that way. It's kind of a close race. If you matter look at that this way. But Matt Mayer's, uh, it's kind of funny. He is a Newcastle County executive. Newcastle County executive. What? Okay. I mean, they must really have a hard time with Bethany Hall Long because, to be honest, yeah, you are literally a step away for the governorship. You are defeated by a county executive. The Hall Long campaign will go and say, "Oh, there's only 3 counties in said Delaware, therefore it's pretty easy to said in this case know who the county executives are." Nope, because when do we ever pay attention to county executives? Never. Now, I will give it to the Hall Long campaign. It probably was because Matt Mayer came from Newcastle County. He rallied up 50% of the popular vote. That is probably the reason why he won the said nomination. Looking at Bethany Hall on 36%, and yeah, I would think you would at least carry Sussex County, but no, she carried like by 7 points. Sussex County. So not a good race, in my opinion, for Democrats. In my opinion, specifically because you know what, the obvious option was rejected by 9 points. Okay, actually, I don't think it was rejected by 9 points. I think it was rejected by 11 points. And now I'm looking at it the right way. You'll see Hall Long managed to carry Kent County by a landslide, realistically. It was really Sussex County, the conservative county in said Delaware, that was merely the closest. But then again, Matt Mayer did very well carrying the said county. So very interesting. Congratulations to Matt Mayer. And actually, in my opinion, makes this race kind of easier for Republicans. Who knows? They actually might win this race. Am I predicting Republicans will win this race? No, obviously no. I think Matt Mayer has a grip in Delaware, but I do think, depending on who the Republican nominee is, he's going to enjoy much of a easier time compared to the last nominee. Sort of like let's just say the 2021 New Jersey result, where we saw the incumbent mayor Phil Murphy win by just two. That is because of the bar of experience, and maybe they'll be like, oh, but Matt Mayer comes from Newcastle County, and Newcastle County could just save him altogether. But who knows? Mike Ramone could be from Newcastle County. There's only 3 counties in said Delaware, and what it's looking like right now, it looks like that Mike Ramone comes from Newcastle County, because we have Ramone carrying each county by 70%, but Ramone is specifically carrying Newcastle by 8 more points. So that is kind of interesting when I think of it. Let's see here. Uh, who's Mike Ramone anyway? Okay. He is a minority leader of the Delaware House of Representatives. Okay, so he's the minority leader. There you go. You just need a simple guy like that. I mean, he is the minority leader of the Delaware House of Representatives. He represents a certain political party. But then again, going back, I still think that realistically Matt Mayer could still win. I cannot say Matt Mayer is going to be the solidified leader. But who knows? Republicans could just luck out in Delaware. When it comes to the governor's race, I cannot say. But I'll tell you this: Republicans have a much easier chance than, let's see, like, than according, like, for years since. Like, I don't know. The last governor was Daley Wolf, and he wasn't even elected. I mean, realistically, he was, but yeah, you'll see the Rhino Mike Castle, and he was a fake Republican, okay? Fake Republican, and seeing that he chose Daley Wolf to be his running mate, oh, he must be a left winger too. So, I'm kind of curious to see how Mike Ramone kind of runs his campaign. So, anyway, we talked a lot about the governor's race because it was important. We had a very unexpected result. A county executive defeating the lieutenant governor. That doesn't happen all the time. I don't think it happens at all. We saw in Maryland a similar result like a month ago, 2 months ago, where we saw a county executive from Prince George's County defeat a congressman. And I thought that was a devastating opportunity for Democrats to keep the Senate. But apparently, diversity, equity, inclusion triumphed everything, even experience. And that's how I keep reminding my viewers: the cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, the Democratic Party really, really is. So, as you know, Lieutenant Governor uh, Bethany Hall Long lost an opportunity, and maybe she was term limited, but obviously she is not going to be the lieutenant governor for much longer. You'll see Kyle Gay has won the nomination. Similar results to the Democrat primary, if you come to think of it. 48.2% of the popular vote, defeating Sherry Walker, who won 36.8% of the popular vote. So yes, you'll see very close result in Kent County, where actually Sherry Walker just won by, I want to think, over 10 votes, like realistically over 10 votes for sure. Uh, Very interesting result. If someone had to stay home, this probably some couple people had to stay home, you would definitely see Kyle Gay carry Kent County. So best county of performance would be Sussex, and that's the southern county down here. And while obviously Sherry Walker's best county is going to be Kent County when it comes to that. The Republican primary, I don't think there was a Republican primary. Well, realistically, I do think the Republican ran unopposed. That's probably the most logical reason. Yeah, you'll see Republican nominee Ruth Briggs King. Okay, so yeah, the Republican primary was canceled, unfortunately. Yeah. And Walker is a state senator. I mean, Kay Evans, Kyle Evans Gay is a state senator. So then again, realistically, experience. And King is a state representative. Interestingly enough, Republican primary was canceled. So we'll skip over that. Looking at the U.S. House of Representatives, we have results. We can officially call Sarah McBride the winner, winning a landslide of 79.9%, defeating a list two other said Democrats, Earl Cooper and Elise Wire. You'll see she solidified, obviously, her wins in Newcastle, Sussex, and Kent County, but she solidified her wins more in Sussex County down here. She probably resides in this county. But yes, she has won the primary to, in my opinion, I think she's going to succeed Lisa Blunt Rochester, because now Lisa, who is the incumbent U.S. representative representing Delaware at large, is now the nominee for the said Senate. And I think she's going to win, obviously. I think she's going to win because she is representative. She's a congresswoman. She has all the title, and now she's just running for another branch of Congress. So I think, realistically, Delaware is going to elect her. Despite the Delaware governor's race, I think I think extremely close. My opinion, if you will. But yeah, looking here, Sarah McBride, 79.9%. Earl Cooper, 12.2%. Elise Wire, 3.9%. Looking down at the Republican primary for this said U.S. district. So John Wallet, 55.8% of the popular vote, carrying Newcastle County along with Sussex County here. Two counties, 55.8% of the popular vote. And then you have Danielle Hall, who ended up carrying 44.2% in the county of Kent. And you'll see this county voted for Hall by just two. Not really the biggest result. So John Wallen performs better in the conservative county in Sussex. But interesting result there. Here are the other races. The Republican primary most likely is canceled when it comes to the insurance commissioner race. Let's see. let's see, go to Ballotpedia and see what's going on here. Ballotpedia. Okay, Republican primary was canceled, of course. The Democrat primary, though, Trinidad Navarro is the nominee. I do not know why Ralph Taylor is on the general election list. But yeah, Navarro is 74% in. He is said the winner. Okay? And then we have mayor. I don't know why there's a mayor. I think it's Wilmington mayor. I wish they told us which city. Oh, mayor election. No, that's 2023. Okay. I strongly doubt that. Of course, Delaware has a mayor. It's just ridiculous. I think. Oh, Wilmington. That is, he said, race, right? This is the mayor election in Wilmington. Okay. Before we wrap up this video, I kind of am curious to know about the elections in the United States Senate. There were primaries. Yes, Lisa Blunt Rochester. Democratic primary was canceled. Lisa Blunt Rochester advanced from the Democratic primary for the U.S. Senate. For the U.S. Senate in Delaware. The Republican primary was canceled. Eric Hansen advanced for the Republican primary for the U.S. Senate in Delaware. So, yeah, Eric Hansen is the nominee for the said U.S. Senate. So, Eric Hansen. Lisa Blunt Rochester. Yeah, unopposed. Even though he raised so much money and spent so much money he didn't really need to do, because literally there was the primary was canceled. So interesting results for today. So what do you guys think about the state of Delaware and their said election results? Let me know. And as always, see you all in the next political episode.